Oh. Joe, let me know when you're back. I'm back. I don't know why this keeps happening. Yeah, I don't know either, buddy. I can't actually tell. It does seem like they do have some sort of... They do acknowledge that, like, I have left and the world has gone dark or whatever. They are cognizant of that. I don't know if it's like the entire time I'm away, though, or if it's just like a brief sort of on-off. Oh, look, Joe's back, you know? Hard to tell, honestly. Anyway, we arrived in this little room last time. We've not done anything here, but it's an orb. The material looks like amber. Who's she? It's a staff. Reminds me of the one that robot from the Barons was holding. Some kind of cloak or shawl, folded neatly. A pair of shoes and some jewellery. Okay, so someone's whole garb is here. This looks like an altar. Oh. Okay. I don't think there's anything we can actually do here by the sounds of it just yet, but this is definitely a place of interest. We will have to return to this in time, eventually. I do believe, though, that pretty much concludes exploration, right? We've kind of been everywhere that we can go, at least, without vines blocking us like those. So I think that means we're going to have to go give the orb to the creepy girl, the creepy dying girl. I think we're going to have to hand the orb over, do an act of kindness. Which I do think will bite us in the arse. I'm fully prepared for it to bite us in the arse when we do that, but it doesn't look like we have a lot of choice in the matter. I might be thinking outside the box. I might be one step ahead of this game and its plot twists, but the game doesn't allow me to take full advantage of that, unfortunately. Or maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just being overly suspicious for no reason. I don't think I am, though. I believe in myself. I don't know why I believe in myself. I'm a bit of a special case, in all honesty. I was before I recorded yesterday's video, my Jake Cocoon video for yesterday. I stubbed my toe, just my little, I guess, pinky toe, the little one on the end of my left foot. This explicit gory detail is hugely necessary, by the way. That is the toe. Picture that toe. Imagine it. Hold it deep in your heart. I stubbed my toe, and then I sat down and recorded for, 45, 50 minutes, however long it was. Throughout the entire recording process, my toe is hurting, It's a little bit sore, but, I stubbed my toe. That's normal. That's what it's meant to do. I look down when I'm done, and notice that my sock is just red now. It's just, like, completely red. Take my sock off, and I've ripped, like, half my toenail off, and I'm just bleeding, like, everywhere. I just hadn't clocked that. I just was not aware of it. I'm just completely oblivious to my own body just leaking important fluids everywhere. It seems alright now. It seems okay now. I seem to have recovered for the most part. It's pretty sore, but it's at least I'm not oozing anymore. But that was that's the sort of shit you get with me, unfortunately. Sometimes I do a whoopsie, and that whoopsie can be quite bad. It was this way to the fascinating character in question, I believe. Just around the river bend. Hello. What should I do, Joe? Give her the sun. Here. Warm. I have almost forgotten. It's so warm. That's good, right? The vine should be gone now. I'm not afraid anymore. It's the sun. We're leaving it with her for now. Alright. The world is a lot darker without it. Like, to the point where I can't fucking see. Oh, okay, it gets better. It improves. We're not stuck like this forever. That's good to know. But the vines are gone now. That's cool. And also, more importantly, we can help that person herd their sheep. That's the real win here, I think. Was it? No, it wasn't vines this way. It was a single block that we couldn't step over. I remember. That singular block. The bane of my existence. So, this way. Oh, this just links back to here? Okay, well that's not particularly helpful. The vines receded. Do you know what happened? I found this plant person. She was barely holding on. I gave her the sun for now, but she said it was too late for her. I understand. I need to report this to the city. All this in service of finding a pen. We are gonna step back through here actually and do the little sheep herding whatever. Since it's right here. Oh, I see your hands are now free. Would you like to help me herd my rams? There's a great reward in store for you, I promise. It might be a pen. Yes. Excellent. To the south is a peninsula inhabited by my rams. They're all standing in unfortunate spots. You'll need to move them onto the darker moss. If you get stuck, ring a bell and they'll all return to their original positions. Good luck. Oh, okay. Right. Gonna push him one more because we need to push this one down like that. Then we need to go around and push this one back before we push one onto this spot, and then this one all the way left, this one right one, and up one. What the fuck? That was so stupid. The pitch shifted ram noises. You've provided a great service for all of ramkind. In return, take this fine ram wool. Oh, thanks. I don't think we have a purpose for that currently. I'm going to see if we can trade it. Yo, you want some ram wool? Hey, are you here to trade? Trade? Yeah, is there anything you want to get rid of? Make me an offer and I'll give you something in return. Do we know something like that, Joe? We do. I think I have something I'd like to trade. You'll take wool, right? What can this wool get me? Wool, huh? That'll get you this fine vial of... I'm not sure what this is, actually. Some sort of fabric dye? How about it, Joe? Wait, Joe, you want to haggle? Really? Alright then. Joe said they want a better offer. Holy smokes. Forgot I was doing a trade with the god for a second there. Okay, in that case I'll throw in this commemorative t-shirt. You know what? Hell yeah. Pleasure doing business. I hated rams and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Can I trade this? I ain't taking that back. The shepherd was handing those out a while ago, but does it look like it will fit me? T-shirts aren't exactly made for people with wings. I see the issue now. So we have a bottle of dye for dyeing wool. Can we combine that with a tube of water? No, can't have dyed water. I don't know. None of this is coming together. I guess dye is kind of like ink. Could we sign our name with that? You're heading to the city, aren't you? Been there, done that. Too cramped, you know. But it's not like this place isn't getting any bigger with the rising waters and all. Maybe the city isn't so bad after all. What do you think of this? My rams clock at 1,333 megahertz. What? It's a RAM joke. You know, like the stuff in the computer. That's really funny. That's really good, actually. Some next level shit. I'm assuming this t-shirt isn't going to do anything because it's like a completely optional thing I can just pick up. There might be some extra dialogue we can get out of some people if we show it or something, but I can't imagine it's going to be anything essential. The dye, however, we are definitely going to need for something. There were some other vines, though. There were some other vines, so we need to look around and remember where the hell those were. Was this vines? This was the computer. Okay, we've been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt. Quite literally. Here. I think here was vines. Yeah, I don't remember this. This is all new. It's like a slightly... Yeah. Oh. Hold up. Reset. Now the question is, can I remember the pattern? Also, how are we going to draw this? Because it's not all connected, right? It was like... Oh, you can step on them again to turn them off, so I can do that. Okay, it's actually a lot easier than I thought. Hooray! You saved me. Thank you. I was trapped in there for so long. Are you Alula? You knew my name. Wow, the Messiah really does know everything. How does she know he's the Messiah? He's not got the light bulb right now, it's not particularly obvious. Actually, I just met your brother earlier. Oh, that was a guy. I thought they were sisters. Oh, right. Gosh. Calamus must be so worried. Can you bring me to him? Sure. Sure I can. Can I see what's in here first? Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a pretty shit place to get trapped. It's pretty shocking. Wait a minute. How did you know I was the, Messiah? Good question. That's what I just asked. We're on the same wavelength, Nico. I don't have the sun with me. Your eyes. Huh? They reminded me of the sun. Oh. That's why you're our Messiah, right? Well, a lot of people back in my home world would have eyes like mine. Home world? Yeah. I'm actually from another world, you see. It's a place where the sun is in the sky and not in a tower. Do you like this world too? Yeah. Yay! Calamus keeps saying how this world is getting more dangerous by the minute, but that's okay. You're here now. You can make everything better. Yeah. I love the idea of just going up to someone with strange coloured eyes and being like, hey, you're the Messiah, right? Green eyes? What the fuck? Yeah, you've got to be the Messiah. I know a Messiah when I see one. You have a slightly distinctive visual feature. That must mean you're the next coming of Christ. Christ himself. Can I, like, turn around and talk to her? No, I can't turn on the spot. There's no Pokemon-style turn-on-the-spot ability, so I'm completely incapable of acknowledging her existence. I don't even know if she's there, technically. Well, I mean, I do. As Joe, the character in the video game, I do. But Nico doesn't. Nico is completely incapable of looking at her. Calamus. Alula. You're okay. Thank goodness. I was trapped inside this room and it was really scary, but then the Messiah saved me. Trapped? In the ruins? Yeah. There was that weird stuff in the door. You know, like floating squares we see next to the ocean sometimes? The stuff you told me to stay away from. What? It spread to the ruins now? That's not good. Don't worry, I didn't touch it. I'm not hurt or anything. Still, if it gets any worse, we might have to find somewhere else to live. What is this square stuff exactly? Bad. Anything that touches them just sort of gets messed up. Whenever you hear people say that the world is decaying, that's what they meant. Obviously, you should avoid them too. I will. Anyway, I can't thank you enough for rescuing my sister, Saviour. Just call me Nico. Oh gosh. Wouldn't it be rude to call you by that name? Hmm? Why would it be? I mean, I'm just like a kid like you guys. Huh. Then, would you like to visit our house, Nico? Sure. Yay! Let's go. Is this a place I've been, or is this... Oh, it's behind the rock. Oh shoot, looks like we can't get past that block. Seriously? I'll be up ahead. I'm glad. I'm glad this game is pointing out all of my little nitpicks with it. I'm glad it's clear on things like this. I have literally never thought of that. You kind of get used to all the debris after living here for a while. Come on, our house isn't far from here. I thought they might have like a conversation during that walk there. It was just weirdly quiet for a few seconds. So, welcome to our house. I know it's not much, but feel free to make yourself comfortable. Ah, there it is. Here, we want you to have this. The little t-shirt in the bottom right. That never leaves. The t-shirt never leaves the screen. But that is, that's a quill. We can write with that. We can write with that and some dye, perhaps. Oh, a feather. The edges are glowing yellow. It's a sacred feather from the Great Prophet. Oh? Yeah, she's this old lady our dad used to know. Her feathers can glow in the dark, and she can see into the future. What? Or something like that. She gave one of her feathers to father before she died. That's weird, right? I never really thought about that in the context of bird people existing. Obviously, they do exist in several fantasy universes, but like just giving someone one of your feathers. I guess it's like giving someone a lock of hair, which I guess was seen as a romantic gesture a long time ago, but it would be fucking weird to do now, I feel, in the modern day. If you just like cut some of your hair out and handed it to someone, they would be like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You know? I don't know. Father wanted to pass this down as an heirloom, although it feels more fitting for you to have it. Are you sure? Totally sure. I think that's what Father would have wanted. Well, thank you. Looks like spoiled food. Oh no, I guess that's what happened if you leave your house for 3 days. Coals. They're cold now. Cold coals. Jars full of dried moss. There's a clover symbol on the cover of this book. Hey, just like... Oh, my book. Gosh, I still need to finish studying it. Oh? My friend gave it to me for Solstice Day. He's the one who wrote it, actually. He's also the one who taught me how to read. Oh. I have a few more of his books somewhere. Hey, you wanna see this? Oh, by the way, what happened to the sun? I lent it to someone in the ruins. She said she wanted to feel the sun again before she... Oh, you must be talking about Maze. Is that her name? She's a powerful plant spirit. She used to protect the glen, but once the sun died, her health rapidly deteriorated. Oh. I'm glad you were able to find her in time. I think we might be already too late to save her. I know. I'm glad she got to see the sun again. Not interested in the book, then? It's a book. I can't read yet. Our friend says he'll teach me when I'm older, though. I hope the squares don't spread too fast. It's good to be home again. Got anything in the back up here? Anything to get interested in? Dried fish. Worms. Why have they got 3 beds? I guess their father's quite recently deceased. Plush toy. Hey, that's mine. Our friend gave it to me last year. Oh? Yeah, he has a fox too, and she can even talk. What? I know, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So he got me a fox plush for Solstice Day. Oh, well, that's nice of him. He's the best. The back room is full of dust and cobwebs. Okay, not allowed in there then. Okay. This character with the talking fox sidekick sounds like someone we're going to meet eventually, sooner or later, maybe, perhaps, but... Oh, look at this. Hey. I saw you going into the courtyard, so I thought I'd tag along. Same. There's more out here than I expected, honestly. This is the courtyard. It's got water and stuff. I mean, so does your house, to be fair. There's an entrance to an underground passage here. It's flooded, though. Is that what this is? Yeah, this feels like a flooded underground passage to me. Fucking jump scare, what the hell? It looks like it used to lead somewhere. Yeah, the sacred grounds. It's been a while since we went there. I don't have a way of getting there now, remember? There isn't a boat, and none of us can swim, and... Can't you fly? Are you not birds? What's the sacred grounds? It's where our people are buried. Sometimes we go there to visit Mom. Well, her grave, anyway. Oh. Wait, how do you get there? I thought you said there isn't a boat. Oh, our friend helps us. He has some sort of machine that allows him to fly. Like wings, you mean? Sometimes he takes us along. But like I was about to say, we haven't seen him around for a while. I wonder when he'll be back. I wish we could go see Mum again. Come on, Alula. Let's go back to the courtyard now. Okay. Okay. Interesting. It's a ball. That's mine. It doesn't bounce around as much as it used to, though. Slightly deflated ball, I guess. Fish. 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 This seems like it's going to be relevant at some point. Currently not, though. Alright, good to know. Thanks for the lore bomb of your garden. Oh, are you leaving now? Well, good luck, Nico. We believe in you. Oh, are you leaving now? It was nice to meet you. Really, thanks for everything. Let me just, yeah, we can use the feather as a pen. I saw it in a picture book once. Dope. So we can get that signed, but I think we're going to need to pick up the sun first, right? I feel like that's going to be an important element to continue our quest with. I don't know if taking the sun back from Maze, was she called, is going to regrow all the vines, but we'll see. Can't see shit around here. Oh, she's gone. And also there is no longer light coming from the sun, which is probably an issue. The light's gone out. Joe, do you know what happened? No. You really? But oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, it lit up again. Phew. She's gone. Oh, there's something on the ground here. It looks like a kernel of corn. She must have left it behind. Or she became it. She's become a seed. She's a plant woman, right? So she's like reincarnated, asexually reproduced. Yeah, I can't help but note that the light bulb appears to require Nico to power it. I feel like that was, now thinking back, that was kind of obvious from the initial cutscene, but I did not pick up on that. The light bulb was out when he first picked it up, right? And then it started glowing when he picked it up. Which means that in order for the sun to work here, he can't just bring it to the tower and leave it. He has to stay with it. Bit of a bold sacrifice for someone who's not even from this world. This is not where we want to be. Yeah, that's going to be a fun decision. I think it's going to be like a moral choice thing at the end of the game. I can see that being the case. Do you want to force Nico to stay here against his will and, you know, save this world, or at least extend this world's cycle or whatever? Or fuck him, let him go home. Have you found something to write with? Oh, I need to actually equip it, yeah. Joe, I'm too tired to go on right now. Please let me nap for a bit somewhere. I remember seeing a room to the west. It looked like it might be a good place to take a rest. Okay, if you insist. It's going to be a hell of a short video if I stop the game here, though. Yeah, I forgot about this. This was vined off as well. I guess it's not anymore. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Yeah, sure. And there he goes. Do you think we can just restart the game and keep playing, or do you think he needs like a day to chill? I think there's a timer somewhere counting how long he's been napping for. Would it be rude to just wake him up again immediately? Let's find out. Oh, OBS is not picking it up. Come on, OBS, you can do it. You can find the game. There we go. There we go, we did it. Back in the field of, I guess, maize. I guess it's maize, which is a weird coincidence, isn't it? So I guess that's his home, is it? That's his hometown in the distance? Joe, I had another dream. Did you see this one too? Yeah. I was in a big field like the one in my last dream, and I saw my village. But then I woke up. I don't think this world has anything like that. I mean, big wheat fields. The only big plants I've seen are a bunch of weird trees and those balls of moss floating in the water. Wait, is moss even a plant? I think it is, yeah. Say, have you seen a wheat field before, Joe? Yeah. I remember as a kid, I went to a place where they made a maze out of, like, the crop harvest. They had, like, this big wheat field, and they harvested it in, like, a specific pattern to form a maze, if you will. Don't know where that was. Somewhere here in the UK, obviously. But, yeah, it was a fun time. Oh. They're really pretty, aren't they? The one around my village goes around for miles. The plants are really tall, sometimes I can't even see through them. When it's windy out, the wind can make waves in it. It's like an ocean. Of food. Oh wait, but there's food in regular oceans too. Like fish and crabs. I've never actually been to a real ocean until now, actually. I've been to the ocean. I lived by the ocean for a while. I'm not really an ocean guy, really. Something about vast bodies of dark water it's horrifying, really. It's like the closest thing to the unknown we have, right? Without venturing into space, there's still plenty of stuff in the depths of the ocean that we're completely unaware of, and yeah, there's something uneasy about that. I think I have a low-level form of hydrophobia, to be honest. But I've been to the ocean, yeah. That's really cool, Joe. I've only seen the ocean on TV before. I never thought I'd get to ride on a boat through one. The water back home doesn't have any glowy stuff, like how it is here either. But I guess it's because the world is already so dark. You know, I used to be scared of the dark, Joe. It's a little hard to imagine that now after spending so much time here. But not long ago, I couldn't even go to sleep without a lamp. That's one thing I've never had an issue with, really. Too much of an edgelord to be afraid of the dark. It's good that you got over that. I guess. Otherwise, I wouldn't last long here. Then again, I've been carrying around the sun, so it's not so bad. And also, I don't feel scared at all with you guiding me, so thanks for that. Hey, happy to help, Nico. Anyway, maybe we should head out now, Joe. Yeah, maybe we should. We got a pen. We need to show it to people. There we go. I found a pen, sort of. Good. Write your name here. Good luck. We're off to the big city. Is this the city? Is this what a city is? Uh-oh. What in the world? I guess there's no going back now, then. It's a shame, I like that last zone. Fucking hell. We're being herded. Something wants us to press forward here. Don't really get much say in it, apparently. Oh, it's like a city. I don't know why I expected it to be more sort of medieval, but... This is like city. And we're just sort of in the sky above it on some slightly dodgy walkways. Not sure I trust this. Ah, the sun. Hello, Messiah. Welcome to the refuge. Do you understand what you must do here? I'm supposed to go inside the tower, right? I already see the tower, so I guess we must be close. Where's the entrance? On the surface. The surface? Look down, small one. Oh, we're pretty high up. I guess I gotta get down a lot of stairs, or find an elevator. Correct. However, the tower is a sacred place. Finding the entrance may be easy, but that alone will not be enough. What do you mean? Once you reach the surface, I recommend visiting the library for leads. Oh, alright. Thank you. Off you go then. I wish you luck. I'm afraid this area is off limits for you. Only the bearer of the sacred kernel is permitted through access to the garden. Wait, like this? No, that's not the... Oh, like a kernel of corn. I have this. It was left behind by a plant lady at the glen. That is indeed the kernel. Then it's your duty to regrow her. Do you understand what you must do? I think so. Good. You may now pass through here to access the garden. This was quicker than I expected. I thought we'd be carrying this with us for a little while, but there's just a hole. There's just a hole here. It's not particularly safe, but I guess only one person in the world is allowed through here, so like construction workers couldn't come in and improve safety procedures in any way. Oh, this seems pretty straightforward. I think I can work this one out. Time to put the seed in the planter. There's no dirt in this pot. Will the seed really grow like this? Maybe we need to find dirt. Does she want water? We can't just pour water on the seed, it needs dirt before we can water it. Okay, alright. I was just thinking about things that plants like, and water's one of them. Yeah, we need to find some dirt though. Need to find some dirt on maize. Come on. Come on. Work already. Huh? What was that? I think the arrow wants us to go this way. Why isn't this working? I think someone might need help. Probably that person. Okay, fine. I will talk to that person. Come on. Come on. I'm too busy for this. Excuse me? Whoa. You're... you? Oh, jeez. I didn't think I was going to run into... This is embarrassing. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes, please. I would like to know how to get to the surface. Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that. Right now, this elevator is the only way to access the surface. But... yeah, just take a look at it. It looks like an elevator. Well, you're not wrong, but go look at the button panel. There aren't any buttons. Yep, that's the problem. There's usually a big button here that says ground on it, you know, because it takes you to the ground area. But now it's been ripped out or something. I tried looking everywhere for it, but to no avail. Maybe it exploded. Do you think we'll have to make a new one? What? How? We'll figure it out. Do you think you'll be able to make that button? Well, no pressure, kid. I'll just stick with my original plan for now. Time to kick the door again. My foot hurts. It's a bit weird that this person clearly recognizes Nico as the Messiah and then just immediately referred to him as kid. Like, you think they'd have a bit more respect for the Messiah, you know? Like if young Jesus walked up right now and you knew with every fibre of your being that was Jesus, you wouldn't be like, huh, kid. You wouldn't be quite that patronising, right? I don't know, maybe you would. Who am I to tell you what to do? You're an interesting fella. Good morning. Well, the time of day doesn't really mean anything now with the sun gone. The night never seems to end. Then how can you tell? Time, I mean. I have my ways. Yeah, they're literally a clock. It's quite self-explanatory, actually. Your time is precious. Please cherish it. I will. There's a lot to explore, suddenly. A stapler. It's bolted to the table. They are just bolted so people won't steal them. Feel free to use, though. A tape dispenser. It's bolted to the table. Some kind of computer terminal. I am the power room mechanic. Do you have an issue to report? Yeah, actually, the surface access elevator appears to be broken. There's a button missing, and can you go take a look? Leaving this room is not in my programming. Ah, never mind. Be far too easy if we could just get an engineer to look at it, I guess. Jesus Christ. This is one of like 4 paths off the elevator room. I'm already so fucking lost. A heavy piece of metal is set into the wall. I think it might be a door or some kind of vault. There's a small screen here in the middle. Okay, now where the fuck am I? Wow. I've actually never been to a big city before. All the lights, all the people. I guess most of the world's population lives here. Correct. You would be correct in that assumption. It's very different from my village. The village is very small and surrounded by huge fields. You saw a bit of that in one of my dreams from a while ago. The tallest buildings in our village are only 2 stories tall. What about you, Joe? Where do you live? What, do you want my home address, or...? Well... I live in a large town. I guess we could call it a city. It's not a city. But it's certainly not a village either. It's much more close to city life, so... A city? Like this? Wow. I can't imagine living in a city. Must be exciting. And kind of scary. The view is nice, though. Yeah, it's definitely not like that. It's not like New York. But far cry from village life for sure. Used to live in a village. It's nice. I like this sort of small town experience. You get to know people, you know. Jesus Christ, this path is long. There's so many turn-offs and I'm so confused and lost and overwhelmed by the entire thing. I'm kind of committing myself to going all the way to the left here now though, so I guess that's what we're doing. I hope it's not looping. Kind of feels like it's looping, doesn't it? It kind of feels like it couldn't feasibly be this long. Like, there's no world where this path could just keep going like this. Surely. Surely? But what if it does? What if there's an end? And I give up just before reaching it. I'll tell you what we'll do. Yep. Thought so. Fucking thought so. So what happens if I go to the right? Is that any different? Just like an elaborate troll, this entire room. I guess it was nice to get a little bit of a conversation with Nico though. A little bit of one-to-one time. Is this going to be the same place? Yeah, okay. Fair enough then. We can rule this out as being anything... Oh, hello there. You're going to need this soon. Take this film and expose it to the void. The answer will be revealed when you bring it back again. The computer printed out a strange transparent sheet. Okay. I guess we need to develop that. Still clueless? Figures. Want another tip? No, I'm good. Fine, keep at it. It's not like I'm going anywhere. I didn't realise we could use the computers as like helpful hint machines. So far I've not needed them. So far I've been a big smart boy and solved it all myself. But it's nice that they're there. It's nice that we have that option. We got a lot more to explore before we sort of give up on trying to piece things together. First off, what's the bottom right route? Oh. These squares again. Damn those squares. More of those squares. Quite limited in our pathing here. Okay, it's like a little cafe. Oh, hi there. Hello. How come there aren't any people here? Normally cafes have tons of people. Ah yeah, it's a really slow day. Do you think it's because the ground access elevator is broken? So I've been told. The city's infrastructure has been suffering a lot lately. Skywalks and stairs breaking off left and right. Now the only reliable way of transport are those elevators. Until now, anyway. You know, the tour guide came in here earlier saying the same thing. He asked me if I've seen a button that says ground on it. He looked pretty stressed, so I wanted to cheer him up. I told him the only ground I've seen today is coffee grounds. He didn't get it. I see him around a lot, but he never seems to have time to eat a proper meal. He kind of just rushes in here, drinks a whole pot of coffee, and then rushes back out. Relatable. He really takes his job to the extreme. I mean, it's an important job, but nothing is worth that amount of stress, I think. What does he do? Maintenance, I believe. Something to do with the lights, but I don't know the details. Maybe you can ask him later. I don't know, maybe it's too much to assume, but if he's like an electrician who can fix lights and things, then could he not fix the elevator also? Oh, you're still here. Would you, like anything? I can cook something for you if you want. It's alright, thank you. Well, don't be afraid to ask if you do get hungry. I'll be happy to make something for you. Okay, what's this? It's an empty coffee tin. I guess we'll take it. Milk and sugar. I like both, but not in coffee. What, you weirdo? A coffee machine. It's nearly full. Can't imagine drinking black coffee. People who pretend that they drink black coffee are like low-key psychopaths, I swear. Gotta have milk in there. You absolutely have to have milk in there. If it's half and half milk and water, then even better. Like, if every coffee was a latte, the world would be a better place. That's all I'm saying. Yes, I'm a millennial. I'm sorry. Okay. We will have to sleep in that sooner or later, I imagine. Nico will get tired again. That's usually how it goes. And this way will probably lead us towards something useful, hopefully. Maybe. Jesus Christ, I hope we can't go in all of these rooms. Are you an intruder? Because if you are, I model 8XM home security bot TM serial number 393232B839W4 will have to report you. Oh, sorry, I kind of just walked in because the door was unlocked. Do you want me to leave? Scanning for suspicious activity. Suspicious activities detected 0. Well, I guess as long as I don't do anything bad. It's off. Joe, someone lives here. We can't just sleep in their bed. Why not? They're not here right now. They might be dead, who knows? A landscape painting. An abstract painting. Yeah, the others are locked. I guess that makes sense. Okay, there's a few unlocked rooms though. There's a wall of family photos. Okay. It's a big penguin plush. Hello, penguin.
Hello.
Alright. There's the pink flower. Love a pink flower. Picture of many ones and zeros. Painting of 4 robots playing cards. Is this a robot house? Hello, would you like to play a game? Oh, sure. What game would you like to play? Do you know rock, paper, scissors? Desired difficulty level? Desired duration of turns? Please set your timer. Never mind. My parents are like literally never home, but I don't mind, I'm used to it. Besides, I got Model CWT 2nd Gen Unit 4E here to help me keep me company now. She still talks a little weird sometimes, but that's okay. She's learning. If I work real hard, she might even be tamed someday. I keep hearing that word. What, tame? Nobody's told me what it means yet. That's just a robot thing. I can't really explain it either. Pile of large books. One of them is a robot instruction manual. I'm gonna keep trying to sleep in random people's beds and you can't stop me. That's what video gaming's all about. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of these rooms to explore. This seems to be the end of it though. Of course there are like downstairs in every one of these rooms as well, which I've not looked at, but we'll get to that eventually. A picture of a ram wearing a little pink bow. There's a landscape portrait of the glen. I'm not sure you can keep that in an apartment, but I guess if the landlord doesn't find out, it's all fine. I just moved here from the glen. Things are so different in the city. You've been to the glen, right? Yeah. Everything's so green back there. I really miss it. My neighbour gave me some plants to cheer me up, but I should probably get a muzzle for Betsy here. Not much is left of this plant. The remains of a potted plant. The title is City Life, What to Expect. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a little car. You should ride on it. What? Do it. Sure. I'm assuming this is going to stop once we leave. I'm assuming we don't take the Roomba with us. Well, that was fun. Got an achievement for it. So it was worth it. Completely worth it. Potted plant, this one has a pink flower on it. Oh, okay, we got like a little plant expert in here. That's cool. Hello there. They are a plant. You have a lot of plants. I do. Grew them all myself, you see. Feel free to ask me about them. Oh, you're a gardener, right? Yep. Do you happen to have any dirt? For growing plants, I mean. Yep. Do you need some? Yes. I'm supposed to plant this little seed left behind by a plant lady, but the pot in the garden doesn't have any soil. I see. I know who you're talking about, yeah. Here, take this whole bag. Thanks. Nice. That feels productive. That feels like we solved a problem there. And I think on that note, we can probably stop for the day. Thanks for watching. More of this soon, and I'll see you. Bye.